How we doing, everybody? Welcome back to Dagwoodz's Tonsorium. I'm Dagwoodz with the Shaving Cadre. Today we're going to be doing a shave of the day with Ariana Evans, Asian Plum. So this was released in the summer of 2018. When I saw it was being released, this is really what got me into the Ariana Evans line, got me interested. Hadn't purchased any of their soaps up to this point, but when I saw that this is a new base, the scent really spoke to me. From a descriptive standpoint, and yeah, that's when I started following. I ended up picking up a couple soaps before this ended up being released, I believe in July of last year, of 2018, and yeah, when I finally got it, smelled it and fell in love with it. Absolutely is a wonderful scent. This really highlights how good a fragrant, or how good Peter is in applying fragrance to his soaps. It is a medium firm soap, on the darker side of the house, but it lathers up pure white. As typical with Ariana Evans, comes in a wide mouth tub, very easy to load, and very nice graphics and packaging. This is in his goat milk formula. Not the brand new formula, this is the formula that he was using last year. And it's just a wonderful performer. What we're going to be using for today's shave, we're going to be using my Sorrentino Pink Ivory with a silk smoke knot. It's 24 millimeter. You can see this is a natural wood grain, natural wood color, and Eric put the inlays in there. Those are acrylic inlays. It's a beautiful brush. It's in the chubby style, so he tweaked the proportions a little bit just to be somewhat original, but for the most part it's a spot-on representation of the popular Simpsons chubby shape. And what we're going to be using for the shave is a CV Helgestrand MK31 or Mark 31. This is a 5/8 razor. This one might actually be a little bit smaller just through use. And this has some faux ivory scales with, I'm probably not going to be able to see it in the camera, but it does have some faded etching. You can barely see it without flashing the camera too bad. But it does have some faded etching, which is really nice because typically on the older razors that etching would disappear after consistent use. After a few years. So without further ado, let's get right on over and get some lathering. Sorry, it's been a while since I've produced a video. I've actually been under the weather and sick, and just haven't had the energy, plus work has been somewhat crazy and I got stuff going on back at the house, so just got a lot of things going on, and with me being sick, this was not amongst the priorities for me to devote my time to. But all the same, I've had this shave set out for probably 4 days in preparation. I haven't even shaved since you guys last saw, so it's been 6 full days since I've shaved. So I've got 6 days worth of growth, and I've just loaded way too much talking to y'all. So, go ahead and dump that in there. For those of you who haven't tried the Ariana Evans line, you really should at least get one soap, give it a shot, see what you think of the soap base. You know, Peter's got a ton of scents out there, and you should be able to find one that speaks to you. The scent's really blooming. So off of the tub, it's probably about a 2.5 or 3 out of 5. But once you lather it up, it actually grows to 3.5 to 4. So the style brush isn't typically suited for bowl lathering. A lot of your face lathers, this is their favorite kind of brush. The shorter handles tend to be better for face lathering, at least more suited for face lathering. Any brush can be used for anything. Don't get me wrong. I can use a barber handle brush, long high handle style brush for face lathering just as easy as a short handle brush, and vice versa. I can use a short handle brush like I'm doing today for bowl lathering just as easy as I can use, or just about as easy as I can use a longer handle brush. So, yeah, I think one more squirt will do it. That wasn't a full squirt. There we go. There we go. We're good to go. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my hot towel, my lather, my pre-shave, and we'll be right back. See you in a second, guys. Alright guys, let's get right into the shave. We're looking forward to this for a few days now. So it's been a great week for movies and television. If you're into the comic book stuff, Marvel concluded Phase 3 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe with Avengers Endgame this past Thursday, Friday. I was lucky enough to be able to see it yesterday. And yeah, I have to say it delivered. There are some things I was a little disappointed in. Nothing major. In the grand scheme of things, nothing major. But I'm not going to get into spoilers here, at least until people have had an opportunity to go see the movie. And then last night was, or Sunday night I should say, was Game of Thrones episode 3 for season 8, which was the big battle of Winterfell. So, as of the taping of this, I have not seen that episode. Oh yeah, just still wonderful on this razor. Telling you guys, if you're not spending at least 50% of the time that you shave on you're not spending at least that much time on your pre-shave, you're doing yourself and your face a disservice. Understanding that there are times when that's just not realistic. Sometimes time is not available. There we go. Oops. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. Just gave the gave the lather cam a whack. It's all good. Good reduction for the first pass, especially with 6 days growth. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna speed this up. And yeah, see you on the other side, guys. Alright guys, all 3 passes done, wonderful shave, no alum sting at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the same towel we used at the beginning as a hot towel. It's been hanging out, it's nice and cool now. We're going to use that as a cold towel to get the alum off the face. Oh, it feels really good. Really refreshing. It's one of my favorite parts of the shave. Really wakes the skin up. Refreshes it. Hang that up. We'll be right back for some final thoughts, guys. See you in a second. Alright guys, we're back. Had an awesome shave with Ariana Evans, Asian Plum. I didn't really talk about the scent too much. It's a spicy oriental that is rather sweet at the top, but it does have some nice woody undertones that do come through once you lather the soap up. So really, really nice. We use the CV Heljestrands MK31 5/8 razor and the 24mm Sorrentino Pink Ivory shaving brush with the silver smoke handle, and then followed it up with a little bit of alum, witch hazel, in the matching Asian Plum aftershave from Ariana Evans. So all in all, just a really wonderful shave. If you're interested in Ariana Evans, they can be found at West Coast Shaving, Maggard Razors, and their website, of course, which is www.arianaevans.com. Or you can go and check out the club. And if you're interested, I'm not pitching this, but there are other soaps. So the club soaps are available. If you go to the VIP back room, there is a charge. I believe it's $12.95 for 6 months. That is up to you. You do get a discount on soaps, but that is a personal choice. So, but check them out either way. Whether you go to West Coast Shaving, Maggard Razors, Top of the Chain, or some of the other. There's a couple other websites that do carry Ariana Evans. So hope you guys enjoyed the shave. So spoiler warning. I got to get this off my chest. I was really pissed off they brought in thick Thor. Really? Thick Thor? Lord help me. It was funny at first, and then it just started to annoy me as the movie went further and further along. Alright, spoiler over. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest. But if you guys haven't checked out the Shaving Cadre, stop by www.theshavingcadre.com. We'd love to see you there. It's the most unique shaving forum on the internet. So, sorry. Got some lingering nastiness going on here. It is the most interesting and unique shave forum on the web. Great group of guys, and the fact that we all self-police ourselves. There's no moderators, but we all act like gentlemen and treat each other with respect. And it's just a real pleasant place to be. And we'd love to see more people come on and get into the act. So stop by, check us out, www.theshavingcadre.com. Check out all the member videos and everything else we got going on there. So I'd love to see you there. Until next time, guys, I'm Dagwoodz with the Shaving Cadre. Take care. Peace.